beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Memories and Tunes. Thank you for tuning in again. So far, so good. We're getting some views. Doing some more videos, which I love that. It's a lot of fun. I hope it's decent quality. Um, so we are excited to be back. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about Pearl Jam. This band, my uncle, I had family in the U.S. One of the reasons why I'm here. And when I grew up in South America, in Chile specifically, back in the day, you didn't have the internet or any of that good stuff. So my uncle went to visit us, and he brought this album, and had a bunch of dudes, going like this in the like everybody was, going like that, like as a team in the middle, like break. And it was called 10. The band was called Pearl Jam. And I was like, Pearl Jam? What kind of name is that? At the time, I don't remember specifically what year, but I remember my uncle saying, this is going to be famous here in 2 more years. And at that point, my sister, which she's 10 years older than me, she's never heard this band, and I never heard it either. And the first song, once that we started playing it, was Once. And he has like a little intro, like a little wavy intro. And we were like, oh, that sounds okay. And I remember that was around the same time that we got our first CD player. And we played this. This was like CD number 3 or something like that of the collection, because I didn't have money to buy. I was 91, 9 years old, money for nothing. But yeah, my uncle said in 2 more years this is gonna be famous here, and we were like, yeah, really, we'll see. So we played the album, and it was banger after banger after banger. So this album was released in 1991 in August. The singles that they put out for this album was Alive, Even Flow, Jeremy, and Oceans, which this is one of my favorite albums from beginning to end. It's so easy to listen to, especially if you're into like rock, hard rock. It's a little bit of everything. It has Black. That song is insane, which we're probably going to react to a little bit later. I love that song. I think that might be my favorite Pearl Jam song. And I mean, they have so many good songs. I can probably name 10 solid songs that I really, really love by them. So this has already been a long intro. So this is the concert that is one of the legendary concerts for Pearl Jam, sorry. Accent kicking in. And it was in 1992. So imagine this. They're playing this in 1992. I don't know around what time, but it's only been a year since the album came out, and everybody's freaking out. And obviously, this is a big crowd. And like I said, legendary performance by them. So let's get it going. If it works. Why does it always happen to me? There you go. I'm not crazy. Once upon a time. Never on the side of All right, so check this out. This is growly Eddie Vedder. He's young. He's angry. Look at his face. Look at this face right here. Yeah, I love the energy that they used to have. I mean, the songs are the songs. They're always gonna be good. But the rage and the intensity, that's what mostly bands they lose over time. The intensity that I want to show you that we are the best band in this festival or whatever it might be. So I definitely love this era of Pearl Jam at the beginning specifically. Right.
Never played for this many people before.
Yeah, I bet you didn't.
Never thought we'd ever play for this many people.
Yeah, so imagine that. They actually there's a documentary about them. I forgot the name of it. But Eddie talks about that specifically how they didn't get a era of getting in a van and driving places like most bands do. If you think about it, most of the big huge bands they take about like 10 years to to be what they will become, like a huge band or anything. There has to be a lot of traveling, um a lot of you know everybody sleeping in the van, everybody sleeping in the same room, eating gas station food, and all those stories that you hear. And here they are, 1991 they released the album, 1992 they blow up. It's just meteoric, or it just took off like a rocket. So Eddie always talked about the fact that they skipped that part. Now, there's one caveat on that. Um, Jeff Ament and Stone Gossard had a different band before, and I feel like that's kind of like how they got started. Um, the band fell apart because Andrew Wood or Andy Wood died of an overdose, and that kind of like dissolved that band, and then they called Eddie. They were looking for a singer, and then Eddie sent some tapes of him singing over one of their songs. Then after that, I mean, Andy Wood, for example, was roommate with Chris Cornell, and I saw in I think it was the same documentary as well, that they were challenging each other to write songs every day, and they were roommates. So that kind of like give you the mentality of why Chris Cornell was so prolific writing. That's how he trained himself with this other crazy singer that was really good too, um, to to write songs and practice his craft. So going back to Pearl Jam, yeah, I love this song. This song is um, to open an album with this song was really impactful. I think because it tells you exactly how the album's gonna go. Slow intro, and then you get this type of singing from them. Like I said, the song is gonna be the same. Has the power, has everything, but the stamina of the singer, performance, running around. It's another video of Eddie Vedder, hanging from the light, crane or whatever. That's all from this concert, and that's one of the legendary ones that they have. Let's see what else happens here.
This many clean people, because you've all been sanitized by the fresh rain. Never thought we'd play with David Byrne. Hoped we'd play with Soundgarden, because they're kind of like friends or something.
There you go, Soundgarden.
And whenever we talk about maybe moving away from Seattle, and this is the truth, we always say we'd probably move to Holland.
All right, I guess they're in Holland. Let's see.
So please forgive me for saying nice things. I'm usually not that nice, but you brought out the best in us today. Thanks.
All right. I think that might be the end of it. All right, guys. The challenge is going well. This is just to close it out. The challenge is going well. Like I said in the previous episode, it's a grind, but everybody has to do what they have to do. I actually enjoy it. It's a lot of work besides my actual job, but it's fun. It's fulfilling. I'm learning things, trying to get better. Hopefully gonna get this light sometime next week. Hopefully, I would love to have better light. I mean, hopefully it will make me look a little more handsomer. But anyways, thank you for your time. Have a good day, good night, good afternoon, all that good stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Boom. We also have the Instagram by the same name, Memories and Tunes on Instagram. I've been posting a little bit there to see how that goes. Somewhat of the same content as in YouTube Shorts, which is my bread and butter right now. I think those are quicker, and I can put out some more content. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys. Later.